Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the freaking internet. Hello. Alright, we're here. We're back. We're doing some stuff and things, and we get to admire our beautiful froglets. Froglings? Froglets? I'm not sure. We get to admire, though. It's glorious. 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 Alright. Start by getting our life together a little bit. You guys still trying to escape? Yes, you are. Ah! The frog. The frog about. Wasn't there like 8 fucking green ones in here? Where did they all go? Oh. Oh. Hello. Okay. I think that's a sufficient amount of frogs. I just want to go ahead and add a little bit more. Oh, we need sheet. We need moss. We need moss as well. Yes, yes. The boob, the boob, the boob, da. The booga booga booga. All right, we need moss so that we can actually place our glow berries. Un should be fine. Un de traquet. Look at him. He fast as fuck, boy. He's like, whew. All right. We're here, though, chilling today. Hopefully we finish this and can move on to our next thing, I guess. All right. First and foremost, get the dirt, get the mouse, dirt it up. Alright, just want to do some nice vinage here. Maybe we can extend outwards. Maybe some moss down there, and that should be. Oh, we need that as well on there. Oh, we need the shears too. Balls. We didn't get the shears, man. What are we doing? I mean, we can kind of get away with that. Kind of. It is gonna grow more than I want it to, because we didn't bring our shears. We are ill prepared for this, apparently. Good lord. Ill prepared, my lads. Ill prepared. How did we... Oh, we do have the shears. What am I doing, you nut job? What are we doing? Excuse me. Wait. What? There's no way that can grow through something, right? That seems suspicious. Suspicioso. Alright, let's do that. Shear it. First things first, we need to add these things and hope for the best. Oh, no lie, guys. Work beat my ass today. Like, you know, normally there's a degree of, like, ass beatedness, right? But today, it whooped my fucking ass, let me tell you. Absolutely pounded me. bit of life action. Hi, frogs. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but today just hit hard, man. It hit hard. Can we emulsify? I don't care if that one grows or not. It's fine. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. I do want to address this wall here. Such like that. Every once in a while, I think we just need to put in the glow. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I don't remember what I do remember. I need to change all of this to stone. That is the easiest thing to do about that. Gotta make it cohesive, you know? Something like that. Just a little bit of getting rid of the dirt, because it needs to be a cave still, so we gotta make that work, which is not that much. It's just a little bit of stuff. A little bit like that. I don't even think you notice that this is the innards of something, you know, because of how much is going on here. I think that's okay. Gotta make sure that it's cohesive, though, or else it just doesn't quite work, you know? And it's a thing that will take us very minimal time and improve my overall thoughts on this, so that's good. Not that one. Yeah. Something like that. You stay here, frog bud. You stay here, man. It doesn't matter too much, but I just want to make it all the same so that we can at least do something with it. Frog! Get out, dude. What's your problem? What's your damn problem? Alright, and I think that's all the rest of the stone here, so that's pretty good. It's okay. Yeah, nice and easy. I do believe we needed to add dirt up here, though, right? Or not dirt. I need to add some kind of big vine up here, because this is a danger area in terms of mobs, which we obviously don't want to have happen. But it should be really easy to fix. All we have to do is that. And shear them. There we go. Alright, that should take care of that deadly area. We're about to get 8 more frogs in here because we messed up and accidentally did some breedificating. Something like that, perhaps. Where did my bone meal go? Oh, there it is. Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, we're just gonna take a chill today. We're not gonna rush into anything, and I don't know. We're just gonna enjoy the crafts. Not doing anything major, just kind of vibing. And I think sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need it. Oh, I forgot you can eat glowberries. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, that seems okay. And only one of you will get it because we just need a little bit of light on the logs. Honestly, these things just are so good looking that they just really make anything that you do much better. I'm still annoyed that it's flat, but I don't know if I care enough to fix it, to be completely honest here. I don't know if I care enough. Because, like, it doesn't need it, right? You're not going to look up there anyway. For the most part, you're looking down. So it should be fine. I like little things like this too. They just look. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that one, but it's okay. That one can grow all the way. I'm good with that. If it connects to the log, that seems fine. Just want to connect these two somehow. Probably there and maybe over there. Like how does this feel already? How does the ambiance feel? Feels pretty good. There is still a little bit of space that needs to be dealt with, I think, but I can deal with that. Maybe we do like a big one right here. Like sprawling and kinda all over the place and just aesthetic. Just aesthetic. I don't know why, but I really like when you just kind of mix it up like that too. It just looks really good. Yeah, a little bit of darkness up there. We'll fix that real quick. No worries. Come on, you can place it. You can place it. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because there's only one dance, and if you don't dance, you're no friend of mine. Oh, fuck, I'm tired, man. Someone needs to tell whoever invented aging and adulting to not. They just need to stop, man. What they're doing to kids is awful. How can you just be like, enjoy your youth, because one day you're not gonna be able to do very much. It's like, oh, well, that sounds fucking terrible. Thanks for that, bud. Okay, we probably need a little je ne sais quoi right there. Can we combine those two? Yes. Yes, we can. What if we did a small boy right there? The issue is, now that it's like super lit up, now you can kind of tell. So I may have shot ourselves a bit in the foot there, I think. Well, alright. Is that sufficient? Do we need more, or does that feel about right? Dude, why are they all gathering right here? It's like they know that that's like the front somehow. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. The only thing I think is missing is this area now. We are running out of blocks to be able to do this, but... Frogs, can you chill out, dude? Wait, why is there dirt here? There should not be dirt there. There we go. Some moss. Okay, and let's use, I guess, the rest of our moss. There's no reason not to. Oh, wait, we can just place it on stone. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. It's really nice. It's just pleasant to look at, and it has no other purpose other than it holds our frogs. Doggo treat. Ugh, okay, we can do that. We can do that. In just a moment here. Let me finish placing all of my bright and colorful block. We made a frog sanctuary, by the way. For whatever reason, though, they're all kind of stuck at the front, and I don't love that. I wonder if we buff this out a little bit then. Maybe. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. All right, are you gonna let me leave, or are you gonna try to escape again? They're trying to escape. All right. Nice. Looks very good. Now we just got to do the front here and the little pond in front to try to obscure the view a little. Though I don't know if I want to obscure the view anymore. I was going to try to like cover it with a waterfall a little bit. I don't know that I want to, though. It looks so nice, especially like coming right up to the glass here. It just looks nice. It looks nice. Okay, doggo. Ugh. Come here. Nice. Get down. Get down. It's Aries' turn. It's Aries' turn. Get down. Nice. That was not nice. Thank you. Oh. What are you doing? That's all I have for you. That's it. That's all I have. That's all I have for you. No, 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 no. We're not sniffing over there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get down. Get down. Hello. Thank you. Alright, doggos have been satiated. What's up, Con? How you doing? I feel like I need to obscure this more, and I don't know if I want to. I do want to do a little rock right there, though, just to frame it, I think. What do we want to be on the bottom here? Like maybe just some clay or some terracotta. Quick and easy, and kind of draws attention to this, which is what we want to a degree. I still want to add some firefly bushes in there eventually as well. I just don't have access to any right now. We're kind of low on the bone meals. Oh, boy. Oops. Yep, let's just add this as all one singular block here. I know that's not something that we typically would do, but I do want this to look very, like, clean, so I think that that is the right call. Yeah, kind of, like, frames it in just a smidge. I'm good with that. Alright, we still need water to fill that in real quick. Very small, but it should work out. And then I think I want to dress that up. And I maybe want to obfuscate the view just a little bit. Maybe. I don't know that I actually want to, but it feels like the right decision. So maybe that is something that we do. ahead and fill in all the water here, and that will help to hide the terracotta right there as well. I almost want to do like we're not really going in there, right? So I don't really need an entryway. You can't even tell that that's terracotta. That's actually really cool. Okay. Alright, so we got stone somewhere, I presume. Dude, these chests are so jacked up now, too. They actually had some validity to them, and then someone came and just really screwed that up real bad. How do we want to do that? A big rock like that, and then we could maybe do some moss overhanging from that. Feels okay. Do need to light that up though. Something like that. The red mushrooms do look like lava from inside the green glass, though, which I don't know if I love. But I don't hate it. Let's go ahead and just fill this up with something. We have plenty of dirt, so I guess it should be dirt. Unless I want to leave this entrance here. No, I don't. I do not. That should be sufficient, I think. Alright, let's go ahead, pack that all up. This one has to be stone, right? Yeah. Yep, seal that puppy up, and that way I don't have to worry about it anymore. And just kind of come up here. How are we out of stone, dude? Same way we're out of dirt. Just like that. Oh, we have grass, though. I guess we should put as much in here as we can so that we don't have to worry about it. However, things are going to spawn in here at this current juncture, which is not great. We need a little bit more dirt to fulfill that. Up, and away. Whoop. Whoop. Why is my water cold? That's weird. I never have cold water. Are we out of stone? No. No, are you serious? We're so close. Damn it. Okay, we need stone, probably. Yeah, I like that it's a little bit more framed here. We do need a little bit more stone to finish it, but we're close. We're real close now. Very, very close. That should be enough, I hope. We'll find out, though. Such a cool little area. Tits. Tits. Fill this in completely so nothing can spawn in here. I know we could just add a torches or leaves or, you know, any number of things, but I would rather just fill it and not ever have to worry about it again, to be honest. So that is what we'll do. Like that. Okay, that's weird. And one last fill job there. Okay, good. Just like that. All the way up and covered. And then, obviously, we gotta make it a little weirder. Like, I don't love how that connects right there, so I feel like we need to go up with that or come down with that, I guess. And then do a little bit of, like, a recursory one. Little bit lower. To round about here. That should feel a little bit better. A little bit of an archway, I think. Maybe. Take a moment, get your life together. Ads are here. Oh! Do have our first ad break. Bring that out more. Just want to make this real quick. Let's just pause it. We got ads anyway. We'll pause. We'll pause. We'll pause. Surprise, motherfucker! Surprise. Alright, we're back. We're back. I don't know why, but I feel like playing with this just a little bit here. Teasing it, you know? Just trying to make something weird here. Not too weird, but weird enough, right? And what if we were to do a little bit of that action? We probably need to fill that in, don't we? Yeah. That's too... It's too something. We gotta put the moss on that, I think, and that will make it much more. I don't love this, honestly. Yeah, that feels a little bit more natural. Alright, we need dirt, so we can fill this bad boy, and we should also just be using a bunch of these things anyway, because I don't want to transport it, to be honest. So, if we're using it, then we don't have to worry about that. We are chopping a bit of the water off, but I think that is fine in the long run, and we are wasting a little bit of terracotta, which I also don't care. It's Iris's terracotta anyway, so it's fine. We did use her terracotta for this, so we should be okay. By putting all of this in here as well, we don't have to move that many more blocks, and I'm good with that. Anytime I don't have to move blocks, good time, good deal. Let's see, how many more blocks do we need to go up with here? One more, two more. So we want to do that, and then I think I want to go up again, to be honest. So we got to go up once more with our dirt then. And then turn all of this into stone. Yep, that looks pretty all right. And then we can just probably mossify that a little tiny bit. And maybe wrap that one just a tad. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Alright, it's fine actually. Nice little rock there, and then we just need to carry the green onto that, and we should be all right. Carry the green, carry the moss, perhaps. Or we could carry on some terracotta and give it like a different vibe. Like, I want it to be hidden, but if we did terracotta, it'd be very bright, obviously. Do some terracotta. I just feel like we need to. That and moss carpet. Green carpet, sure. Same thing. Okay, so I want to do... Like, we'll do the top of this first, right? Mainly green, I think, with the option of kind of spreading it out however we want. So we got the green terracotta, and then I really want to add some of this. I don't know why, but... just as, like, bits of dirt. And then maybe put some moss on top of said dirt. I think that'll work. Should work. It's weird using the terracotta in this way. I wouldn't typically do this, but I think it looks all right. Something like that, just to get the grass effect. Something a little bit like that, maybe. Just have some dangly bits kind of creeping around. I think that looks pretty good. It does stand out a lot, but I kind of want that to stand out, so I think that's okay. And then we would just take in our moss, probably. Or our green carpet, perhaps. Green carpet. Yes, that's doing something for me. It's doing something. Let's get our wool. I would like to do... Let's just get rid of the only torch that we have. Sure, whatever. That is not what we need. That's a block of iron. And then I feel like you need degrees of green on top of all this. Is there any more lights so that we can make sure that this is lit up? There is. Get rid of the blocks of iron. We're going to need a couple more. Oh, let's just use moss carpets. Moss carpets will work out fine. And then we do need a dangly bit the top there as well. No dangly bit, no working. Alright, so we can probably put a glow thing here. Green. Something along those lines. And then maybe just a little bit of moss. Just for, I don't know, posterity's sake, I guess. Doesn't look bad. A little bit of moss, and we probably need one more light here, so let's do a green carpet and a little moss action. Such is like that. And then I do think you want to even bring the grass one more down from that. Don't know why, but it feels correct. Oh yeah, we need right there. I don't even know if it needs that. It just needs like a little bit around the edges here because you don't really want to be able to see it like that. Yeah, it's a nice little bluff there. I like that. Something like that. Excuse me, Jesus. Slightly different from the two sides, but I don't know why. I feel that's kind of needed. And then we could maybe just put like a strip of glass panes here, like blue glass. I may even want to bring some of those mushrooms like out. To be honest, it could be something. Alright, let's get... I don't need the leaves anymore, I don't think. Do we have dirt on us? We do not. Oh, we did. Never mind. Some moss. And we gotta go up there now to ensure that everything is working accordingly. Yeah, I really want like glass. They're all right there. Why? I wanted to see them like playing in the thing. Okay. Let's do this last little bit on the hill here. So I want there to be moss here for sure. A little right there. And then it's just a matter of kind of bringing it down. Giving it that feel, you know? I do want to turn all of that into grass, I think. Quote unquote grass. Something like that. And then we just need to extend this a little bit more. Otherwise it looks weird, right? Otherwise it looks kind of weird. Are we there? Or do we need a little bit more effort? Let's take a look. It's not bad. It's not bad. It feels like I need something here. Like, how am I going to link that? Maybe we put another birch tree over here. And one right there, perhaps, to, like, hide that just a little bit more. Blue glass, probably, right? And then what do we want to do on the outside of this? I just have fucking 3 beds. What am I doing? 3 beds, dude. Do we replicate something from the inside out there? I would like to put a mushroom here, but it feels weird with the green because then it just looks like Christmas. I don't know that I want to do that. It already kind of pops a lot in there. I kind of wish I'd used the brown ones instead, but, you know. Never mind. Okay. And then I think I just want to turn all of this into the acacia. Don't know why, but that feels like correct. Like, blend the two things kind of seamlessly-ish. Tree there, tree there. A little bit more right there, perhaps. Something like that, maybe. Just a little bit more. Like a scrap. Just a scrap. Yes, that looks really good. And then I think just the 2 trees, and then we should be good. Do we need anything else here? Do we even have our birchwood here? No. We could do a pale oak tree. But I kind of really like the birch. Well, we could do How does the pale log stripped? I think that'll work, actually. We strip the pale log. Get some more leaves and some more roots, probably. We should probably put some roots on top of this as well, because I feel with nature kind of taking over, you would need it. It's just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, and tree. I think I just want to make like a small one. Maybe that small? Although this should be there, I think. Yeah. Should be small enough here. I don't know if I like that one, actually. Don't know. I also don't know if it matters. Let's go sleep. It's very weird. Give you that. But I don't hate it, so perhaps you have a place here after all. Perhaps. Gotta cover its bald spots or else it looks weird. If I could figure out how to make like a little frog statue, I think I would, but I don't quite know how to make one. Because that could be like a really cool fountain. Maybe I'll look that up and see if anyone has created a little frog statue. Something like that. Feels good. Yep, nice small little tree there, but it obscures that just a little. And I also kind of want to put one here. Do we make this one slightly bigger or no? Yeah, just a small boy. Just a small town tree. Living in a lonely world. Might be just a tad too high, but I do believe that it kind of needs to be like that. Just to keep decorating. I feel like I could spend hours and hours and hours on the little details of things, and when it comes to the big details of things, I don't really give a shit. It's weird. It's very weird. Do we need another light perhaps, maybe. Of course, we put our green down. You can have a leaf there. That's fine. All right, what have we got? That looks really good. And that kind of, like, that does draw your attention there a little bit. But you can't really make that out, which I kind of like. So not until you get here do you see the interior of the Frog Palace. I kind of just like it to be like a little Easter egg, to be honest. Like a forgotten grotto or something. Where's my... Oh. Where's my super suit? I am tempted to obfuscate this just a tiny bit more. I want you to, like, have... Like, it's just to be a little Easter egg, you know? I want you to be able to walk over, see that, and just kind of, like, relish in it. I think we need blue, though, like blue glass. I'm still annoyed that they're all, like, sitting here. Like, I don't understand why they're sitting there. Why are they not, like, walking around? Like, there's some frogs that don't give a fuck, and they're, like, just chilling, but... Some of these frogs are kind of broke. Alright, so how can we obfuscate it just a little more then? We could do the, like, a contrast thing. Do a little bit of, like, terracotta out here. Kind of, like, follow the frame here. Obviously, it's not all going to be this block, I think. We'll make it the gray and the black and the brown. Something a little bit like that. And then a little bit of brown. A little bit of brown. Yeah, that, like, helps to frame it just a little bit. It's very dark. And I believe that also means we need to add just a tinge of our green back in it then. Hello. Yeah, just a little tiny bit of the green then will make this kind of just work. Very nice, and like that. So you got a little, like, now it frames it kind of perfectly. I think that works. I think that works. Yeah, I'm just missing the block here. Yep. And then I wonder if we want to bring that down just a smidgen. Maybe. Maybe. I said maybe. You wanna be the one that sang me. Okay, that's something like that. Bring in a little bit of this. Right, just to cover it just a tiny bit. You got the vines growing in there. And now you can see it, but it's also not super apparent, which I kind of like. And I also really like the plain white speckled ones. They're kind of nice. Area looks nice, if I do say so my freaking self. And I do. And I do. Holy shit, does this mean we finished 2 projects in this world? Who am I? Who are we? Who are we? Who? Kind of want another apple also. Still have much work to do on that, but I am not interested in that right this second, to be honest. So now I'm trying to figure out what color, because we got orange and yellow, which kind of makes sense, right? Because they're like complementary of each other. How do you get from yellow to blue? I mean, green, yellow and blue make green. Maybe. Well, I don't really want to do a green one there, though. We got ads. We'll be right back. Take a moment, get your life together. Ads are here. Oh! Surprise, motherfucker! Alright, we're back. We're back. Oh, my legs. My legs. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know what I want to make there. I really, truly have zero indication, any idea of what I want to put there. Like, it can't be that large. And we wouldn't want it to be either. I don't know. It's going to be difficult to find something that fits there. Like, it could be tall if it needs to be, but I don't know. I don't know about that. And I still don't know how to build this area yet either. This area is going to be a friggin' nightmare. I want to build like a bunch of stalls over here, I think. Like, this is like their town center-ish. Next to the town building. And so I want to do like market stalls and stuff like that, but I don't know what I'm going to need yet to do all of those things. So we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to figure that out. Alright, what do we want to do now that that is done? I don't know. Do we want to work on the digging? Do we want to work on... I have no idea what I want to work on, actually. What I do know is my inventory is just absolutely full of junk. And also that there's, like, skeletons under here. Maybe we go under there and do some lighting in a second. Let me put that back so that I know. Right there. If there is a cave there, we should probably go ahead and light that up, to be honest. Every cave we light up in the area actually helps us a lot with regards to our creeper farm that we have. Alright, let's get rid of all of these things. Let's clear our inventory, clear down, and that way we can actually start fresh. All of our terracotta away. Our focaccia. Just put it all away now so that we can go adventuring, perhaps, perchance. I say adventuring, but it's really just underneath our house. One of our houses. Same thing. Pale oak and bone meal. I don't really have a chest for mushroom blocks, huh? Yep, I guess they can go there. It's fine. It's fine. These are all like nature-ish blocks anyway. Got the nether blocks. Birch wood here. Stone over here. Sand. Dirt. Yeah, we gotta clear down. Just gotta clear down because we have way too many items in our inventory, and I don't know what to do with all of them, so we gotta do this first, unfortunately. But if we don't, we won't have any idea. Those are upstairs, that's upstairs. Those are upstairs, that's upstairs. Anything else? No, I think the rest is down here. Let's sort all this back, because we are done with that chest for the moment. So there's no reason to hang on to it. Let's just add a bunch of stuff. No, not the glow berries. The shears, though, yes. The torches we'll take, because why not? Coal, we're going to need that to go caving, presumably. That's 2 cleared. And let's just throw all of our terracotta in here. I used to have some kind of organizational method for all of this, and that has long since disappeared, I'm afraid. Long since disappeared. Rockets, we'll top ourselves off. We got that. I don't think we need our silk axe at the moment. We'll bring that with us as well. Okay. Almost all cleared out here, and then we can go light that little cave up, see what it has underneath it, and hopefully be able to just, you know, make it work. You're not moss. You are moss, though. Perfect. Green concrete, sure. Got a bunch of dirt. Okay, 1 left. Any more dirt in here? No. Okay. That we'll hang on to these sticks, cause caving. Papagules, which we weren't able to use, unfortunately. Mouse. Chacha. More mushroom blocks. Moss. Glass goes upstairs. It's amazing how we've been able to stay kind of organized, actually. Because low-key, it is usually a fucking disaster. And somehow this time, it doesn't feel that terrible, to be honest. It's still bad, don't get me wrong, but it feels less bad, and thus I will take it. All the terracottas in here, the birch in there, and those. Alright. And with that, we are cleaning clear on our inventory, and... oh, wait. This one. And we'll take a stack of jungle with us, just in the off chance that we may need it. Alright, let's go light up that little cave and see what we got cooking. See what we got going on. I don't know how I'm going to blend anything into this river, by the way. I didn't really think that through, to be honest. Didn't think that one through. And that's going to be a problem at some point. There is a... oh, is that it? Is that the size of the cave? Oh, wow. There's just a little tiny thing down here. No worries. No worries. And let's put a log there. Alright, at least that is secure now. We don't have to worry about it. Okay. Well, I was going to go on a caving adventure. I think we're just gonna go dig now. Looking good, man. Looking freaking good. Can't wait till we start the mountain. We have a lot still to do here, to be honest, but overall, not too shabby. I'm trying to think of, like, the shape of a building for that plot right there. Because if you're looking at it, we have a winding path that goes up, of which I don't know what I'm doing on either side of this, by the way. The moss is really a placeholder. I don't know that I'm going to keep the moss there. But you can see that is not a big area at all. So it's going to have to just be like a tower of sorts, right? Tower feels kind of weird, though. Clock tower? Clock tower. Although we don't have anything quote-unquote modern yet, so... I don't know about that one. I wonder if we could just make like a small church or something atop the hill. That could work. We still need to finish that roof. Jesus, we still have not done any of that. We haven't textured that. There's probably mobs able to spawn in here, right? It sure is. Let's just hide that a little bit so that we don't have to worry about it. Oh boy, oh boy. Much to do, and I am having kind of like decision paralysis right now. We were so productive for like a stream and a half, too. What could be our next project here? We could probably build up the mausoleum right there. That could work. Why does that look weird? It's the one on the entire thing. It's literally the one. What's our next animal that's getting a sanctuary? The chickens, the pigs, and the cows, I don't think are getting a sanctuary per se. But they might be getting like a pasture. We could do this area as like a massive pasture. Do we get rid of that mountain? I feel like we may need to, because I kind of want to make this like a flatlands. Maybe have like a guard gate or something so that they can't get loose. Or find a way to keep them in here, which would be nice. I think we're going to have to destroy that. All right, let's start there then. Let's flatten that area out, and they obviously are going to need a place to eat, right? So I'm thinking like a very large field of some kind here. But that is also the castle over there. If we do the castle there... I still think this will need to go, to be honest, but I think that makes this a lot more difficult for us, and we should probably figure out how to castle. Because I actually have no idea. I've never built like a castle per se. Alright, I do think this needs to go down though. Do believe it needs to come down. Just a smidgen here. And by smidgen, I mean, you know, all the way the fuck down there, which is 50 blocks or whatever. I don't know. It just feels weird. I don't know what I would make this mountain into, though. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. I can't... I don't think I have it in me to tear this down yet. Don't think I have it in me. Like, it looks like it belongs to a degree, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's clean this up, though. Try to clean up some of our awful messes that we got going on here. Oh yeah, that's the Armadillo Sanctuary, which we have not checked on them in a long time. I don't know, man. I'm just, like, stumped right now. Intense decision paralysis, because, like, we just did this whole area, right? But then, like, how do you then translate that to the rest, right? Do you add a bunch of trees there? Maybe. Do you... Like, surely you'd need trees around the pathway here. But then what do you do in the middle? I have no idea. Ooh, this is going to be very difficult. And then how do you blend this craziness into the river that is many, many colors? Because that doesn't really work very well for us. I'm going to have to really think on this. Like, what is the next step? Do we make a moss farm? Because we need a lot of bone meal. Do we suck it up and start building the brown house? Do we say fuck the brown house and build the whatever house is going here, or tower, or whatever it is? Do we... Well, actually, I do know one thing I want to do. I've been wanting to take down this part of the house forever. It's really been bothering me, actually. It's really been bothering me. I don't like it. I, like, thought that I enjoyed this a while ago, and I don't. I really, really just don't. So... That's a good start, actually. Let's get rid of this thing. And we may totally move it because of where it is, right? It's right next to this pathway, which is fine, I guess. But it needs to be like we don't want its back to here. And we don't want its back to this. I will say, this is the one time I kind of wished we planned a little bit here. Because then we would just have a path to know where to go from here. We did not, and so we don't, and we are struggling immensely as a result of that. Also, you can see Enderman just absolutely obliterating my landscape, even though I sleep almost every night. Dickheads. What freaking dickheads, man. Let's just tear this bad boy down. This has needed to go for a very, very long time, to be honest, though. And the fact that we're just doing it now is kind of crazy, actually, because... Wow. There we go. Much better. Let's tear this puppy down and... I don't know. I don't know if I even like the houses like this close to the sanctuary like that. Like, it feels like they need to have like some distance between them, which means I would need to put like a line of trees at the very least there. Which we could do. We could do that. Meantime, get rid of all of these pillars here. They're just not working. It's crazy how many like blocks I feel like we've used already too. It's hard to say. We've used so many blocks, which I will have to very soon go back and start calculating. Pretty sure I finished the Excel document, so all we have to do now is just mark them off now, which will take quite a bit of time. For the most part, though, I do know what I have placed and what I have not, so shouldn't be terrible, I think. I don't know. A lot of questions and not a lot of answers, to be honest. Seems to be how it goes, though. Gotta figure out what our next project is, and we gotta make everything cohesive, start planning things a little bit more, because without plans, we have anarchy, I think. And, like, we haven't even finished either of these houses, any of these houses. Like, what are we doing? We have a frog sanctuary and a rabbit sanctuary that we've finished and nothing else? Like, what the hell are we doing? I don't know. Because of my decision paralysis, though, I do believe we're going to go ahead and just call it a day here while I do some thinking. And, yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for day 120 in a row. So, thanks so much for watching, guys, and until next time.